Hey guys, well, I'm back in the space capsule, and guess what? Got Cole with me. Come on out, buddy. Come on. On top, buddy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. On top. Good boy. Yeah, so I'm never gonna get used to that. I might have to start letting him be in here with me because he's got to get used to being in this tight spot and us being in here together, you know, because when we go to Florida, this is how it's going to be. Situation will be a lot better because the truck will just be for temporary, you know, camping inside, when we got to do stealth camping, if we have to do stealth camping or whatever. But my primary thing will be the tent. You know, I'm going to get a campground and we'll set the tent up and set him up and everything in there, put my cots in there and everything, and we'll be able to stretch out, you know, be able to put my equipment out and everything. Well, campgrounds are pretty good. People don't bother your stuff or nothing, and everything will be all right. It's nice and toasty and warm in here. You see I got short sleeves on. I got my Buddy heater going right here, and it's nice and stable. And I turned off the electric fans, the electric heaters, to conserve voltage. You know, so, but I got it hooked up to the house, so I'm in my driveway right now. I'm not somewhere camping somewhere. So, you know, I got to try my gear out. I got to do little tweaks and things where there's some stuff I need to do, changes I need to make and whatever. This weekend, yesterday we went to the park, found another a park recreation area where we can do camping at, but they don't have any camping during the wintertime or whatever, you know. Here in Michigan, that pretty much shuts down, you know, but they did have access to the ice, and there was one person out there on the ice. They had a shanty out there, and they were ice fishing. And if you watched my video all the way through, you saw me out there on the ice where I found the hole where somebody drilled a hole in the ice, and there was water coming up through and everything. Well, fishing doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't have the patience for that, you know. People that can fish, people that like it, that's good for them or whatever, but it's just not my thing. I don't have patience for it, whatever. I'd rather go to Walmart and grab a slab of fish and take it and put it on the grill and cook it and eat it, you know. But if I ever had to, I'm sure I could do it, whatever, you know. I've done it before. I've fished before, and I know the pretty much principles of it and everything, whatever. But, you know, that's something I need to do. I need to get a fishing rod and everything, whatever, for prepping sake or whatever, you know, to be able to fish, you know. So, in perfect conditions, I can fish, I can catch fish and everything. But if there's conditions when you got to, that's a whole other story. But this video ain't about fishing. I doubt if I'll be doing any videos about fishing or whatever, because it's just not my thing. This video is about me and Cole. He's sitting over here in the corner, nice and comfortable. He done claimed his spot. You know, actually his spot is under here. I got him an electric blanket in there, and it's nice and warm in there. The blanket is heated up. Yep, it's heating up. It's warm, nice and warm. So he got him a spot. And this is my blanket here. It's an electric blanket. And what I do is it's on the same power source or whatever. So when I want to get warm, I'll unplug it from his and plug it into mine and heat it up. No, don't mess with that. Don't mess with that, Cole. You'll be done chewed that up. But he's being good now or whatever, but I don't know how spending the night in here with him is gonna be, you know, because he's real territorial about my spot. He likes my spot. He doesn't like his spot. But when it gets chilly in here and his thing is nice and warm and my part is freezing cold, he may decide to go into his part where, because the cold takes the best, you know. But anyway, he's pretty good, buddy. So anyway, you see I got his shock collar on him. You know, I very seldom have to shock him with this thing, because just having it on makes him behave. You know, he really is good when he's got that on or whatever. That's actually just to make him so he'll be more obedient. I mean, he's really good whatever when he's got that on, because he knows I got the potential of being able to shock him. I don't even know where the controller is to shock him with is. I don't know where that's at. Whatever. I just put it on him, and I'll run across it at some point and whatever. But it's just to keep him honest. But anyway, I have tried that myself or whatever. That thing will get your attention, you know. But it's not really that bad, whatever. It's not like it's excruciating or whatever, you know. Not like the kind from Star Trek. You know, it's a far cry from that. But anyway, it keeps him honest. Which he's pretty good anyway, and whatever, you know. But Cole is very untrained. He's not trained at all. Cole does what he wants to do. Don't you, buddy? Don't you? You do what you want to do, don't you? You obey when you feel like obeying, right? That's all right. I give him a pass on it, whatever. Yeah, he's untrained, and he doesn't listen to me more than half the time, or whatever. But as long as he don't run out into the street into a car, and he obeys me enough to where he don't do that, then I'm happy with it, whatever, you know. So I don't have to completely dominate my dog, or he doesn't have to walk the hill and all that stuff or whatever. He's my little buddy. He's not my slave. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I appreciate the new subscribers, and we're gonna be doing some camping and whatever. We're gonna do some camping. I'm gonna take this truck out. I'm gonna use my pop-up tent thing to camp out of the truck and cook and do some stuff or whatever, probably this weekend. Since I'm working, I'm working these crazy hours, I don't have time to do any camping. Sit down, buddy. Can't be walking around, sit down. Nope, sit down, sit. Good boy. Yeah, you're on camera now. See, look at the camera, look at the people. See, they love you, little buddy. But anyway, we went this weekend and we found a nice spot to go camping at and whatever, and so we might check that out and whatever, and we'll check other stuff out, and we will be going to Florida at some point and whatever. That's the plan, you know. But I'm a little gun shy about going down there because, you know, the few times I went down there, it hasn't ended very well. The first time I went down there and I really fell in love with Florida was when we went on a family vacation. Me and my sisters and my father, we went on a family vacation down in Florida, and we got a Winnebago, rented it, and we traveled all the way down to Alabama through Mississippi. We stopped and got my other sister from college and went down to Orlando, went to Universal Studios. We had a ball. Came back up, camping at different spots along the way. Why you bite? No bite. See, he wants to play all the time. All the time he wants to play. Stop it. No bite. Good boy. But anyway, we had a really good time, and we came back and we were like, okay, we gotta do this again or whatever. Years later, before it happened again, I had the next time I went down to Florida was I was working laying bricks on a job or whatever, and people notice me when I'm working because I put a little more into it than other people put into what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? I pretty much stand out. I don't do it on purpose. I don't try to outshine anybody and whatever. It's just what I do. And no matter what I do, no matter what job I have, even if I hate the job, I stand out, you know, and I'm exceptional at it, whatever, you know. And it's not because I'm any better than anybody else or any smarter or any more adept or whatever. It's just that when you're working for different things, you're going to work differently, you know. If you're working on a job to pay child support or to pay court costs or to pay alimony or stuff like that and whatever, you know, or just paying bills, just surviving, just trying to get the rent up, just trying to get the food on the table and whatever, you're going to work differently than somebody that's trying to work so you can save up enough money to go to Florida. You know, it's going to be you're going to have a little more pep in your step when you got, you know, something to look forward to and you're doing it for a reason. This guy likes to play. So anyway, you know, I'm gonna stand out, whatever, because I've got a little more pep in my step, whatever, but I try to keep it on low key. I don't tell people what I got going on because I've learned that people aren't proud of you when you don't drink, don't smoke, you don't do drugs, you don't have issues and court dates and stuff like that, whatever. They're not proud of you. They're jealous of you. People get jealous of you because you're not as screwed up as they are, you know. And so I'd rather just not say nothing, you know, not tell people anything about what goes on in my personal life or what I'm doing and everything, whatever. But you know, cause I mean, why do that? Why after you sitting? I'm the type of person I observe people. I watch them. I listen to them and everything, whatever. And after listening to them tell you about, you know, their ex-wives and alimony payments and their child support payments and their court costs from, you know, being locked up for whatever reason, whatever, drug charges and stuff, all kinds of stuff or whatever. And then they look at me like, okay, what you got? None of that is my reality. I don't have that kind of stuff or whatever. I've managed to avoid that stuff or whatever, you know. Not that I, you know, you can do everything right in life and end up screwed up. You know, just because you walk the narrow path of righteousness doesn't mean you're not going to step into a pile of shit every once in a while. Oh, yes, they're out there. You know, no matter how much you try, you know, it's easy not to step into a pile of shit when you're walking down a nice, smooth sidewalk. It's nice and white. You can see it coming up and you can avoid it. But if you're walking in a cow pasture where there's cows and pigs and goats and everything, where we're doing all kinds of shitting everywhere, you know, it's kind of hard to navigate a minefield like that and whatever. So I tend to try to stay on that sidewalk as opposed to going through the minefield. Well, most people like going through the minefield. The sidewalk is boring to them. So they're like, you know, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. And they look at me like, well, why are you going that way and whatever? Do I have to explain? You don't see the shit over there? You don't see how smooth and clean this is? Why would you go over there when this is like... I give up. I'm not trying to explain things to people that they should understand themselves or whatever, you know. It ain't and the thing is with people, it isn't that they don't understand why you walk the path of righteousness and try to be good and try to do right by people. They understand perfectly well. You know, they're devils. You know, they got devil in them. You know, they want you to be devils just like them. They can't stand to see you walk that path or whatever because it makes them feel bad about themselves. And they hate you and they're jealous of you because you're doing the right thing. And they know you're going to reap rewards for it. You're not going to have as much problems as they got. Well, people, misery loves company. I mean, that's just the way it is. Misery loves company or whatever. And the place where I work at, whatever, a lot of miserable people. And I'm one of them right now because I can't stand that damn job. You know, I'd rather be working on the back of a garbage truck in Florida than be here in Michigan working on this job I'm working at, wherever. And I'll take half the pay. Now you got to get back up here. Get up here. You don't want to get burned by that heater. Get up here. Up here. Up here. On top. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. You messed up my video. Get up on top. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Sit down. Good boy. Oh, you behaving now. See, you behaving for the camera. See, you trying to make me look bad, make it seem like you aren't trained or whatever. He acts good. That I would have had to go through all kinds of changes in there up there ordinarily. He's showing out now. He's trying to make himself look good for the camera. Okay, you realize it. Look at him. He is smart. This guy is smart. You can see the intelligence. You can see it. You can see the little wheels turning inside his little head. But he's my buddy. And like I said, I put up with a lot from him simply because while I'm at work, I'm doing these 10 hours. You know, while I'm at work, he's at home, locked up, you know, cooped up in the room. He can't go outside. He can't do nothing or whatever, you know. For all those hours I'm working, he's sitting there bored to death. Just, you know, he's got little toys to play with and whatever, but nobody to play with him. And when I come in the house, as soon as I come through the door, he comes to me with a toy in his mouth. You know, every time, it never fails. He comes to me with a toy in his mouth and bumps up against me with it. And he wants me to grab it and pull it and try to take it from him, and we wrestle over it and stuff or whatever. That's what he does. I mean, he wants to play all the time. Every chance he gets, he wants to play. And so that's just how it is, you know. Because he misses me so much when I'm gone or whatever. I hate leaving him there. I hate doing that to him or whatever, you know. And that's the main reason why I want to go to Florida, because if I go to Florida, I can work on a job, I can get off at a decent hour, and I'll be able to take him and we can have our adventures. We can go to the park. See, when I say park, he knows that. He's like, oh, what? So, like I said, we can go to the P place and and have a good time, you know. But yeah, that's one of the few words he knows. He knows when I say that, you know, that means fun, you know, and play. Yep. So anyway, my buddy heater is starting to cut off because it's running out of gas. You know, I'm using that to heat me up in here because these fans on, these fans will be really, got a cold, buddy? That's more than in the snow. I told you about that. So, yeah, so because these fans, if I had the fans going, the heater here going, that heater there going, those fans would it'd be pretty annoying for the video and whatever. It wouldn't be too good for that. But like I say, I'm gonna be doing some more videos and more camping things before I leave here, whatever. And I got some tweaks I need to do to this setup here. You know, first of all, I need more lighting in here. Yeah, I need better lighting, you know, so that when I do my videos in here, it'll be a little more better. And I need better access to my food. Most of my food and stuff I keep inside here, and it's a drawer that slides out, and I've got access to it from the outside, which is good. But I do have access from the inside, where I got a small spot that I've got cut out in here with a door that I can get to it. But I got to move the bed back and everything to get to it, everything or whatever. But sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.